So I'm using medium worsted yarn and 5.5mm crochet hook. I'm gonna start with a slip knot. And I'm gonna chain 6. Okay. On the 4th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3 and 4, I'm gonna make 1 double crochet. In the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet. This is our first cluster of the C2C. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna chain 6. So I'm gonna chain 6 next. Same thing, on the 4th chain from the hook, I'm gonna make 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. That way we came back to the first cluster. So this is the first cluster, this is the second one. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna turn this cluster of the C2C on the opposite side and I'm gonna slip stitch in the chain 3. This is the second one done. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chain 3 and in the same space 3 double crochet. So the first one is the expansion of a triangle. It's basically the C2C is a building of a triangle with the clusters. So the first side is done. Now we're doing the second side and you will keep coming back to this side to expand it more and so on. So now here I'm gonna chain 6 again. On the 4th chain from the hook, I'm gonna make 1 double crochet. And in the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet. Like so. Again, this is the work facing me. And I'm gonna turn the opposite side and slip stitch into the space of the previous clusters. I'm gonna chain 3. So this way I'm going back to the first side and I'm gonna make 3 double crochet in the same space. Like this. And I'm gonna lay it onto the next space, chain 3, again with a slip stitch. So now basically what you need to do, every time you slip stitch, you're gonna chain 3 and make 3 double crochet. That's the building of the clusters. And then to start a new cluster on any of the sides, you're gonna chain 6 and make a new cluster, which will expand the triangle more. It's like you're building the rows. Every row is starting with chain 6 and 3 double crochet in those 6 chains. So now we're gonna chain 3 first and 3 double crochet. This is the end of the row. So the chain 3 and 3 double crochet, it is the end of each row. And starting of each row is chain 6 and building of the cluster. So chain 6 now, 1 2 3 4, 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So this way we started a new row, and then again turn the work opposite side and slip stitch into the chain 3 space of the next cluster. Chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the same space. Again in the next space, chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. Again in the last space, chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. Okay, so I have 1 2 3 4 boxes or 4 clusters in this row. 1 2 3 4 and 4 clusters in this row. So this is the initial. So the C2C rectangle is built in 3 steps. I have previously done many C2C squares with different stitches. You can have a look at them if you want. So you start by making a triangle first. Then you shape the body into the initial rectangle shape. Then you close back into a triangle to have the final look of the rectangle C2C. So for that, I'm gonna show you how to make the body. So we have how many rows? 1 2 3 4 rows. So the next 4 rows will be the shaping of the body. 4 rows triangle, 4 rows for the body rectangle, and 4 rows at the end to close the rectangle. So for the shawl I have done 20 rows or 20 clusters. You can count 20 clusters on one of the sides or each side. Then you start closing like I'm gonna show you now. So for that, what I'm gonna do it slightly different. I'm gonna chain 3 and then turn. I'm gonna slip stitch into the chain 3 space, chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the same space. And now into the next space, slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the same space. And slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the space, same space. And in the last one, slip stitch. And because we're closing on one side and we're still expanding on one side, so this is one row done, and I'll continue in this side to expand the rectangle. So I'm gonna chain 3, 3 double crochet in the same space. And again, going on to the next row, I'm gonna chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 double crochet, one double crochet in the next stitch, one double crochet in the next stitch, 3, turn, opposite side, same thing, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochet, slip stitch into the next square, chain 3, 3 double crochet, slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet, slip stitch, and that's it. Because we closed here, then we will keep closing on this side like I said and expanding on this side. I have said previously that if you do 4 rows here, you do 4 rows body and 4 rows closing. For the shawl, you can expand the body for as long as you want. It doesn't have to be equal to the start. Like for example, if you have 20 boxes here or 20 clusters, you can go longer than 20 rows until you reach the length required of the shawl, and then you close accordingly. But the start, the middle and the end is the same way you do it. It's just the number of rows, you choose how many. So I'm gonna chain 3 again, turn, and I'm gonna slip stitch into the chain 3. You see the rectangle is forming already. So we are closing on this side and we are expanding on this side. Okay, I'm gonna chain 3 and in the space 3 double crochet, onto the next space, slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet, same, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and then slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochet, okay. Now let's suppose I'm done with expanding of the rectangle and I want to close it. So in this step, in the expansion side, I'm gonna chain 3 and start doing exactly what I did over here. So 1, 2, 3 and slip stitch, turn and slip stitch onto the next chain 3 space and chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the space. So now it's the final shaping of the rectangle, no more expansion. I hope it is clear so far. chain 3 again in the next box and 3 double crochet. Okay, into the next space, slip stitch, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. And the next one, slip stitch, chain 3 and turn, and repeat, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the space, and slip stitch. You see how it looks so far? Only maybe one row is left. Chain 3, 3 double crochet in the space, slip stitch, chain 3, turn, slip stitch into the space. Now chain 3, 3 double crochet, and slip stitch. And last, before we close, chain 3 and slip stitch into the space to hold. And that's it. That's our rectangle complete. As I said, you make it as long as you want, depending what you're making, but the basics are the same. So if you want a wider rectangle, you make the initial triangle bigger, as big as you want. Then you want your project to be longer, you make the body as long as you want, following the same method, and then the closing will follow the rest. I hope the tutorial was easy and clear to follow. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave it in the comment section. And until next time, take care. Bye bye.